Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a new series on my channel called the Helasex Series. If you don't know who Helasex is, they are a group and they make heavy tear out songs. I think it's tear out. I don't really know what it's called, but it's pretty heavy. If you haven't listened to their songs, then you should definitely do that. So today I'm going to be replicating the Screech from their track Quantum, which sounds like this. And I don't want to play the original track here just because of copyright reasons, so we're just going to get into it. So there's a lot of groups on here with a lot of effects, so I think I might have to turn them down. So just give me a minute. Alright, so first I'm going to start with the mids group. So the first bass we have here sounds like this. And with the fat rec on. Yeah, it adds a lot of yeah, there's a big difference without the fat rec. It adds a lot of thickness to it. So this is basically just a saw wave with some noise and a pitch automation. As you can see here, there's a pitch bend going on. And there's some distortion as well, the parabolic shaper. And then the next one we have sounds like this. With the effects on. So this is a copy of the previous patch, just with some little changes. Like I changed the wavetable position here, so it's not all the way to the right, but it's like more like to over here. Oh, I used a high pass filter as well, just to get rid of some lows. Next one sounds like this. With the effects. Now this patch is actually quite different because I'm actually using two oscillators for this with the Foreman filter on it. What basically the Foreman filter does is when you turn this up, it makes it more screechy, like the sync no window thing we use in Serum. But this is basically like the massive version of it. So yeah, I'm layering two oscillators with the Foreman like that. And I used the square saw wavetable again and blended it like this. So it gives some nice textures and stuff. And I actually used a modulation right here with some phase, so it's like it sounds nice and cool. Then some white noise and the pitch automation, high pass. You already know that. Next patch. Now this is a screechy patch, and with all the effects, it sounds like this. So yeah, what this is, it's basically using the Foreman filter technique again, and I just layered some wavetables as well for some texture, and a comp filter, which there's a really noticeable difference on it. Just gives a bit of metallicness to it. And I used a amp on this with the blues setup with the treble down because there was too much treble and it was pretty loud. So then after that, an EQ, fat rec, another EQ. Next patch. Literally just white noise with a high pass filter. As you can see right here, it's just noise with a high pass filter and another high pass filter. Alright, and then after that, I think I grouped all of these with an EQ. Just to carve out the sound a bit. And then we move on to the sub bass, which is really easy. Just a sine wave. If you don't have massive and you have like Serum or Operator, it's really easy to make that, but I just do it in massive. Really simple. Now we're getting into the choir part. So first, what I'm going to start off with is this contact. So it's basically just a contact preset, the factory library one, with some changes set up. There's no reverb. Change the sound a bit and the attack and release. And I used an OTT to make it sound really compressed. So then what I did after that, I resampled it and made a pitch bend, as you can see from here. Slowly going down. Then I copied this, transposed it. Again. Again. And again. But on this one, I added some effects. So first I added an OTT and an amp. Really crunchy and distorted. And a chorus. For a bit of stereo. And an EQ. So then all of this... Oh, I forgot to turn this down. And then at the end I used this, a little EQ. I think over here, yeah, over here there's a bunch of effects on here. I forgot to mention this in the last recording. I had to do this recording a lot of times because I missed this one. But yeah, so first we have a chorus, some more stereo, the reverb with a short decay time, and we drive it to about here. And a fat rack, utility to turn down the width a bit, and this huge EQ so the choirs stand more in the Screech, because like the bass is taking most of it. As you can hear, it's taking up a lot of frequencies, so I'm trying to make that more present in the Screech. And then the last effects I put on here, let's turn these down. Alright, so I added glue compressor, more compressed, camel crusher. With these settings on, I didn't use the distortion, I think I just used the compressor. And a sausage fattener. An OTT. Saturator. And a EQ. And yeah, that's the Quantum Screech. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I think I'm gonna do 3 parts for this. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.